The straddle handstand is usually the second shape that I have people work on. It's actually easier to balance than the straight handstand because your center of gravity is going to be lower. But the way that I teach it, it's going to be slightly heavier because I'm also going to want you to have a slight pike at the hips. So the legs will be pulling you towards under balance, meaning that you'll have to push taller from the shoulders in order to balance. So easier to balance, but heavier on the shoulders. We're gonna set up in a chest to wall handstand with just a bit of distance between our hands and the wall. Exactly how much distance is gonna depend mainly on your straddle flexibility, but you might have to experiment a bit. All right, but we're gonna get into position in our handstand, and I recommend first finding your straight handstand and already now thinking about posteriorly tilting your hip, opening up down into your straddle position. Then you're just gonna check and see if you can find a position where your hips, shoulders and hands are in line, and you should already start feeling that there's not too much weight on the feet. To make the feet even lighter and hopefully eventually make them float off of the wall, we're going to try to elevate the shoulders and push through the heel of the hand to make them become lighter and maybe do some light taps on the wall. Or if everything goes well, you might be able to come all the way out to a balancing position. Again, the balance itself, once you get used to it, will actually be easier than in the straight handstand, but it might feel like you have to push extra hard from the shoulders to actually get away from the wall. Also worth noting that the mechanism for getting the feet to float off of the wall is the exact same that we would use in our chest to wall handstands. The elevation from the shoulders and the pushing through the heel of the hand.